Welcome to VCW LiveWire. I'm Scott Adams, and we have a jam-packed crowd here with you tonight. Come on, just have a look at the crowd. Yes, you're welcome to VCW LiveWire. This is our first event of the night. Well, this is the first VCW in a long while, and we have a jam-packed crowd, jam-packed card, and this is 30 minutes of your life. Well, let's get on with the first match. The first coming out into the ring, this is Steve Stevens. Now, Steve Stevens is, well, he is the guy. Wow, look at that jump from Steve Stevens. I bet he's a high-flying cruiserweight in the ring. And I love how he's wearing a very own VCW t-shirt. You can get that from VCWshop.com. Well, coming out to the ring, this is Kayden, our VCW Heat Battle Royal winner. Now this guy, being the first VCW Heat winner, I mean, I think he's got a target on his head. What do you think? Said we have a jam-packed crowd here tonight with you, and I'm sure Kayden is loving the fact that there's a crowd this week. I mean, when he was on Heat, there was no crowd. We had an empty arena, but that's because we weren't selling any tickets, and to be honest, no one knew about Heat, and well, that's how Heat's meant to be. No one's meant to know about it. It's meant to be an empty arena. But I think this match is about to start, so come on, ref, ring that bell. And the match is started. And there's Steve Stevens going in with a high-flying hurricanrana there. And a nice kick there. An Irish whip into the corner. I don't know what Steve Stevens thinking, but he's going in with those kicks. Oh, I quite like Steve Stevens. Oh, there we go. Oh. Loving the moves from Steve Stevens here. But he likes using his feet. There we go. Another hurricanrana there from Steve Stevens. Come on, Kayden, you can get in this match. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Well, anyways, if you're liking VCW LiveWire, I just want to let you know that we are still letting people join. If you want to join LiveWire, just let me know. Send out your application, and I'm sure we'll try and get you on the show. But let's get back to the match. And Steve Stevens getting in with the match here. No, he's working on the leg area, and I quite like how he's working on that leg area and using his feet. But here we go, Kayden Irish whip, and a nice clothesline takedown there. A kick to the gut. Oh, they definitely like using Irish whips, and there's a hurricanrana takedown from Kayden. As I was saying, they like using their Irish whips and whipping out free into the corner. This is what we get from VCW cruiserweights. Just flips him over. And we've got a camel clutch, and the referee's checking him. Don't screw him over, ref. And he reverses. Kayden reverses out of Stevens. I mean, it's one of those matches here that I would not know who's going to win. And a nice takedown there from Steve Stevens. And a kick to the back. Ooh. Just working on that leg area again. Now, I know Steve Stevens likes using his submission holds, but he's not getting that one. Half Boston Crab, what he had there. And another thing while I want to just chuck out there for you VCW fans, we are looking for a full-time commentator. Obviously, you know me, I'm Scott Adams, VCW owner, and obviously, you know, I'm not Vinnie Mac. I'm not going to be sitting here on commentary all week, you know, for how many years I can think, and then just finally decide that I'm just going to be doing in-ring appearances. No, I don't want to be doing in-ring appearances. I just want to be backstage, you know, where the heart and soul is. And there's a nice neck takedown there from Kayden and a few leg drops. Obviously you can tell I'm not really a wrestling commentator here, but I know a few moves myself. Oh, and there we go, Kayden Orton's taking out that table, and he's took my monitors out, so I can't really see much, so I'm going to have to really look at the match properly here. And there we go, Kayden Orton Irish whipping him onto the table, but I don't know what he's thinking. I think he's thinking a high-risk manoeuvre here. And there we go, an elbow drop from the table, from the top rope, I say, onto the table, taking out Steve Stevens. Oh, and that's a super kick there from Kayden Orton. I know he has a name for it, but I can't remember what the top of my head that name's called. And the ref's counting. I don't know what he's counting to because it's a bit quiet, but there was definitely no 10 count there tonight. And Kayden Orton just took Steve Stevens down. And a nice neck breaker from Kayden Orton. And what is it? He's on the top rope. 450 splash from Kayden Orton. And the ref, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why that was a slow count there from the ref. And let's have a look at the replays here. There's a Kayden Orton jumping off the top rope, heading through the table, and then we've got the net breaker here. But here's what seals the game for the 3 count after the 450 splash. But there we go, Kayden Orton 2-0 in VCW. And I think Kayden Orton's definitely on his way onto the track to become the first LiveWire heavyweight champion. Yes, we're going to have a LiveWire heavyweight championship competition coming up soon. And if you're one of those lucky winners who are going to get entered into this competition, you might be our new crowned LiveWire heavyweight champion. To YTC, not YTCW, no, we don't like them people. You're back to VCW LiveWire, and now making his way down to the ring. This is Steve Slasher, one half of the Theatre of Horror. Steve Stevens with the, well, no, it's not Steve Stevens, Steve Slasher, sorry, I do apologise, with the nice slow down walk down to the ring. Let's hope that he can show some fight in him in his debut match. Deep eyes from him. I can tell that he's definitely ready for this match. lights to be switched on as he enters to the ring. Now, I hope Steve Starfish is... Well, he seems like one kind of tough SOB, especially with his creepy entrance, but is he going to actually be as creepy as you expect it to be? Now, most of the people know who this person is. Enter into the ring now. The YTCW superstar. This is Nitro. Making his VCW debut again. He's a bit of a VCW legend as he was in the first original VCW before it closed down. But I'm sure Nitro not got any old and knows what VCW expects. But when there's Nitro coming down to the ring, I think you already know who his tag team partner is. But we're not going to go by the YTCW tag team name. We don't need a tag team name for them because they are legends here. Yes, it's the Extreme Warrior, or as we just call him here, just Warrior, coming down to the ring. Okay, this is a handicap match here for you tonight. Steve Slasher versus Nitro Warrior. So let's come on, get this match on the road. And then it's a spinning neck breaker there from Nitro, and a kick to Steve Slasher he goes. But Steve Slasher's not taking that, he's taking the punches. But oh, okay, there we go, reversal there, and another reversal from Steve Slasher. Steve Slasher working on the arm, taking on that arm. And a clothesline from Steve Slasher. Now Steve Slasher, I mean, this could have been a tag team match, but well, you don't know. I haven't told you the main event card. The main event card match tonight is Paul Volcher versus Chico Del Mono. Yes, in a singles match, but I mean, we could have had Paul Volcher in this match, but that's not how we book things in here from VCW. We don't make it simple. I mean, this is a bit of a challenge for Steve Slasher in his debut match against two, what I would call VCW legends, and he's doing quite a good job signaling there for well, not the end's near, but I do think the end is quite near at the moment. I don't think he wants to end it. And there we go with a tag, so here's Warrior's chance to go in the match. And a nice clothesline there from Steve Slasher, and a takedown. And then a nice takedown there from the Warrior. A kick to the gut from Steve Slasher. Working on that arm. That's quite a thing what I've seen, noticed the pattern from watching Steve Slasher's tapes. He likes to work on your body parts. Like here, he's working on your leg, he'll work on your arms, he'll work on your neck. He'll make sure that you're down on that floor for the 10 count in a last man standing match. He'll make sure you're down for the count, for a 3 count when he's pinning you. Nice Irish whip into the corner. I think he's signalling for a clothesline. Yes, and a clothesline. Nitro's just jumping down from the ring. He doesn't want to be part of that clothesline takedown. And there's another clothesline from this time from Warrior. And a headlock. And now Warrior's working on the arm of Steve Slasher. Now that's a good move from Warrior because Steve Slasher has his choke slam, he has his tombstone power driver, so you don't want to be part of that. He's working on that arm. He's trying to weaken down. I mean, they do have an advantage here over Steve Slasher, but looking at the tallness of Steve Slasher compared to them, I mean, this is putting a heavyweight into a cruiserweight title match. I mean, it's something that you just don't do, but in VCW, we break the rules. We do something different. Yeah, it goes with a headlock there. And a punch to the head. I thought he was going to go for a submission, but obviously he just wanted to weaken him down, but he's not doing it quite yet. Working on that shoulder. You obviously don't want him to do the choke slam and have a full strength in his arm, but I don't know, could he use the other arm for a choke slam? And there's a clothesline from Steve Slasher to the Warrior. And then kick, and another kick. By that time he missed, and another takedown. And there we go, it's Steve Slasher going with the chokeslam. He's had enough. And what he's calling for the Enders near, he's had enough of this match. And there we go, he's picking him up. Is this going to be a tombstone? Yes, it's a tombstone power driver from Steve Slasher. 1, 2, 3. Steve Slasher winning. What was Nitro doing? Where's your head at, Nitro? And there we go, that's the chokeslam. What did it? Followed by the tombstone power driver. Well, news just come in that we've got an interview with Chico Del Mono, so we're going to go straight over to him. Yeah, we're going to go straight over to Chico Del Mono with an interview with Travis Cole.
Hello fans, Travis Cole here, and my special guest at this time is none other than Chico Del Mono. Now Chico, we all so happy at VCW Heat, you were unsuccessful in that battle royal, and tonight you'll be facing Paul Volcher 1-1 here at LiveWire.
My name is Chico Del Mono, but you already knew that. You see, I may have lost in my battle royal at Heat, but it's because I do not want to waste my time with these peasants here on a lower class show where there are no fans, sticking their money into my wallet, into my pockets. So I have to face this lower class peasant known as Paul Volcher, who looks like he got his clothes out of the Gap store. I buy my clothes from the finest custom-made outfitters with the finest made cloths. Whereas Paul Volcher, he looks like he came out of a sewer. I mean, I feel like I want to stick a couple $100 bills in his shirt just because I feel bad for the guy. Paul Volcher, you want to sit there and hold a bag of garbage. Probably your old clothes that you had from years ago that you're still trying to fit in. I guess that's why they have them hand-me-down to you. Just remember this. Chico Del Mono does not have time for you, the peasant, the lower class who works for a guy like me. So when we go into that ring, it's going to be a different story than it was at Heat, because I'm actually getting paid to do something that I already get money out of, because the money works for me. So, Paul Volcher, I think it's time for Chico Del Mono to experience fate that you already.
Well, there we go. Just tough words from Chico Del Mono, but ain't making his way down to the ring. This is Paul Volcher. You saw him on VCW heat, and I think he knows what he's coming up for with Chico Del Mono. Oh, I don't know what Paul Volcher has in his sack, but it's not very nice. And it's not like Jake the Snake, he doesn't have no snakes. I've spoke to Paul Volcher, and I know that he's a bit hardcore and a bit extreme. So maybe he's looking to become the hardcore champion, but I know he has a few tricks up in his sack. Now, as Chico Del Mono was saying backstage, he has the finest everything. I mean, look at his ride. I mean, the finest cars. I mean, he has a lot of cars and collections. I mean, he even said, you know, the VCW set. I mean, you see how the cars are laid out on the VCW set. Chico Del Mono says that he helped pay for that, and well, you're quite right, he did actually help pay for this. You know, four of those cars was one of them was his first car before he made his millions and millions, and then he had he quite liked that car, and that's why we have it here, because he wants to remind himself of what he was like before he was a millionaire. Well, a billionaire. Nearly a trillionaire. Well, we're going to get on with this match. Paul Volcher versus Chico Del Mono. Chico going with the headlock there. And there Chico going with his traditional suplex there. And then he's picking it Paul Volcher back up. And there we go again, traditional suplexes from Chico Del Mono. Don't you just love saying Chico Del Mono? Chico Del Mono. And Paul Volcher going with the ankle lock there. But he's letting go and being nice here. That's a bit unusual from Paul Volcher, but he's going with the stomps, picking up. Nice side toss from there from Chico Del Mono, taunting there, saying he is the best in the world, and I'm not going to disagree, he is like the best in the world, unless otherwise proven. As I was saying earlier, we are going to be crowning a VCW LiveWire Heavyweight Champion. We're going to open a tournament to have the VCW crowning, but if you want to be part in that tournament and you're not even on the LiveWire roster, then I would like you to submit your application. I mean, you got us on Facebook. If you're not in the Facebook group, just ask somebody who can invite you, or you can leave a message on the YouTube page. Leave us an inbox message and we'll try and get you on VCW, because we're always looking for talent here. And there's a nice side takedown there from Chico Del Mono. And a nice neck breaker. A kick to the back from Chico Del Mono. Come on, Paul Volcher, you know you can do better than this. Come on. I've seen you in hardcore matches. Look, even fans ECW crowd sign, and that's because we know that Paul Volcher, he likes this ECW. I mean, he's a big ECW fan, Paul Volcher is. There's Chico Del Mono on the top rope. And he's taunting Chico Del Mono. It's all about the money with Chico Del Mono. I mean, Chico Del Mono, I mean, he was trained by great wrestlers. I mean, he was trained by Alberto Del Rio. He was also trained in Ted DiBiase's gym. Yes, Ted DiBiase's gym. I mean, he has touched the $1 Million Championship. I mean, this is how much he respects Ted DiBiase. He actually said no to taking the $1 Million Championship away from him. You know how, you know, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, gave his son, Ted DiBiase Jr., the $1 Million Championship, and he accepted it. Well, he was going to do the exact same thing with Chico Del Mono, but Chico said, no, I respect you too much to take it off you. There's a sit-down powerbomb from Chico Del Mono to Paul Volcher. I mean, Chico Del Mono's kind of taking this match. That's a nice kick. And a nice takedown from Chico Del Mono. And we're going in for the pin. 1. No, it's only a 1 count. Nice clothesline there from Chico Del Mono. I mean, I don't know where Paul Volcher's head is at the moment. I don't know where he wants to be in this match. Paul Volcher with whip and kick to the gut. A nice headlock from there from Paul Volcher and a nice takedown. I think Paul Volcher's getting back in this match. I mean, these two are definitely going to be probably... I mean, I think they will definitely be in the semi-finals for being the VCW champion. I mean, we're going to have matches on VCW Heat to just get the matches going. Obviously, I haven't explained what VCW Heat is. VCW Heat is going to be one of our shows that there will be no fans, so there will not be any interruptions, no put-offs, and also, I mean, there will be no commentary. I'm not going to be there. I don't want to be there at VCW Heat, like Chico Del Mono says. He's not going to fight his best game if there's no fans there. But I mean, that's Chico Del Mono. He'll have to fight on LiveWire, and there he goes with that traditional armbar there. I mean, Chico Del Mono, you can tell that he's learned from good wrestlers. He uses traditional moves like the traditional suplex, the traditional armbar, because he likes traditional wrestling. There you go, Paul Volcher's coming back in this game. Irish whip into the corner and a punch to the back of the head. He's going up to the top rope. DDT from the top rope. And there's an Irish whip. And a side takedown. And Alberto Chico Del Mono reverses from that. I was about to say Alberto Del Rio, but that's because he was expired from it. I mean, he's somewhere on the bloodline. He is related to Alberto Del Rio. And here we go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. That don't make no sense. He just took down Paul Volcher, and just with a pathetic move like that. I think there's some conspiracy going on here. Is this another Chico Del Mono special here? Has he paid Paul Volcher? I mean, what was that? What? Oh my God! Behind you! That's Boo Boo! What's Boo Boo doing here? He's not even signed to VCW. What is Boo Boo doing here on VCW? We'll have to find